Cool. Right. I am going to crack on. Is the music playing in the background? I think it should be. And thank you for the for the introduction, Alien. It is not the catchphrase that I thought would take, but it's a hell of an energy to start a stream with. So I'm looking forward to that being a new go-to. Cool, let me turn it up just a little bit then. Cool, so let's remember the shortcut that I'll put for the overlay, and yeah, we'll kind of get started. Hey, hey, hi, sexy. This is an animation stream generally. Today though, it is an emote drawing stream. I'm normally creating different animations for usually my Bim Bam clips and Drawfee clips. I work on other things, but those are the bits that I feel most comfortable streaming. But yeah, today we are creating emotes. I've had a quick go at one just to make sure I know how it works and to make sure I can resize it to the right resolution to actually work with Twitch, which I can. So yeah, today we are just going to be doing a bit of drawing. And hey, Speaks of Animals, nice to see you again. Yeah, I mean, really, without much kind of leading into it, if anyone has any ideas for emotes, I'm going to crack on with general emotions for my emotes, which makes the most sense to me. But if anyone has any fun ideas, let me know. I'm going to do a few basic ones with my avatar, but I am more than likely going to use the heads and faces of all the other people I draw. So if you have a specific idea that involves Griffin's glasses, for example, or Griffin, or any of the boys or girls that I draw, then just say. I think next I'm going to do some kind of raging. Maybe just Griffin's glasses. That would be maybe, actually, yeah, maybe that's a recognizable emoji. I'm not sure how often it will get used, but right, let's have a think. So I'm going to be using Toon Boom for these, which isn't really what it's meant for, but I am much more comfortable drawing on Toon Boom than I am with Clip Studio, which is the only other bit of software that I use. But, and I'm sure a lot of people would be very angry with me, the only thing I really use Clip Studio for is editing together thumbnails, which I'm sure I could just as well do on Microsoft Paint. But yeah, it's just the habit that I've fallen into, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest, thinking about it, how much use the chat might get out of a a raging emote, but it feels right to at least have the kind of obvious emotes for this. Hey there, Blue. I am loving this new decision that we all made, that this is now a hardcore gamer stream. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna do my best to live up to the to the energy, which I absolutely don't and will not. one thing that I realised as well, I don't think I've actually, hey, Finita. I realised I don't do a lot of actual drawing on these streams, or haven't yet. So let's see if I remember how to actually draw. And see if I can do it in front of an audience. And to that end, actually, it's something that maybe isn't obvious or isn't well known, is that the drawings, all the different characters are done on vector layers, so it means that most of them are edited like this with kind of control points, rather than you know, drawing everything frame by frame or even layer by layer. I don't think that makes sense, but I think you know what I mean. I'm making a mess of this to begin with. Trying to decide as well. I've realised as well I might be a little less talky on this one whilst I'm drawing. Just trying to decide a couple of different things. When do you get affiliate? We definitely need some kind of what's up gamer emote to spam when people sub. Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I could always do. I don't know if it'd be my head. I guess it would be my head. My avatar's head with a kind of baseball caps and glasses and blinged out slightly. I've got a very warped idea of what I think like Twitch streamers are, but yeah, something like that would be cool. Oh, nice one, Blue. What have you you might have just said, let me, oh yeah, someone asked the same thing. What are you working on? What's the kind of what's the audio you're working with? Yes, the prominent headset mic is a very good idea. I'm trying to make it look kind of like warped, I guess. Kind of adding more energy to the faces than I normally get to do or normally choose to do. Hey, we've got our first 6-letter YouTube spam of the day. I don't think we should have an emote just for that, but it's certainly something I look forward to every time we do one of these. Oh, sick. No, it didn't take long, did it? Oh, cool. Yeah, I love Polygons and Revel. I don't know if they're still going since Brian David Gilbert left. Is that Unraveled? I might be showing myself up here, but... I'm spending so much time trying to do this bit. I don't think it's working. Oh, there you go, that looks a little bit better. Does it? Oh god. This has been a mistake. I've just realised that I'm gonna be so picky whilst I'm drawing this. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's add a couple of little extra bits to really add to it. One thing that I've seen people say quite a lot when they're making emotes is that you can't see a lot of the little details, obviously when it's quite small. So I'm doing my best to keep everything kind of bold and more opaque, I guess, than I normally do details in. Make his hair a bit more rough. Yeah, I've got to the point, Alien, where I have a couple of different notes, or different kind of notepads open on different things. I've got one on my phone, obviously, and then one on my laptop, and a couple of post-it notes around the office. That's too Super Saiyan, I think. Hold on. Which Brian David Gilbert video is it? I think the Kirby one is one that I always thought if I was going to do anything from Polygon, I would probably animate that. I need to figure out as well at some point if anyone wants to throw suggestions, because I know everyone here's, or a lot of the people here are from Drawfee streams, is I need to figure out what my next Drawfee animated is going to be. I was very tempted to do one and then realised it was probably too short, which was the one at the start of the New Yorker cartoons one that went up recently, if anyone's seen that. There's just a very good sound, to be honest, that Julia makes at the very start, and I love it deeply, and if I need to animate something that's only a couple of seconds long, I'll probably do that, but I think it's maybe not enough to go on for a 2-minute animation. The Sonic video is very good. The Sonic video is very good. I don't remember all of it, but I certainly remember Sonic is either... Well, I say I really remember it, I clearly don't. Something about Sonic being God, anyway. Either Sonic is God, or Sonic can kill God. At this point, I do not care if there's a difference. Should I make the glasses angry? Something that I used to do in drawings, but I'm not sure because it's not something I ever do in my animation, so I'm not sure if it feels out of place. Oh, does it? Oh, I quite like it actually. And then not sure how much it will show by the time it's down to 28 pixels or however big Twitch emotes are, but we can add a bit of blush, a bit of anger in his face. See how that looks. Yeah, I quite like that. I have made my avatar, and it's too late to change anything about this, but I have made my avatar look a lot more balding than I think I am in real life. I hope I am in real life. But I think it's too late to try and change that. The title is still horse quiz. Right, let's see if I can fix that. I probably can't on YouTube at this point. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, never mind. I will change it when it becomes a VRT. Cool. Right, so. Oh god, right, so I forgot. I completely forgot that obviously I'm changing all of these assets as I go. I'm not creating new ones, which I probably should, because the the first one, which was originally a kind of screaming, scared look, looks a little bit demented now because of the mixed up hair and the blush. It looks a little bit like I've just gone tits with like a bowl of spaghetti or something. Cool, right, we'll maybe use that anyway. We'll fix it in post, it's fine. I absolutely adore game changers, and at some point will do my best to animate something from them. And if they ever approach me asking me to animate something from them, I will lose it. And yeah, I would quite like to do that. What was the thing that you spotted that you wanted to animate? Right, let's leave that for a second, I think. Sorry. Oh, that's the wrong me. That's the actual me. Right. I'll delete that as well. Demented, right. I do need to have an emote where I'm dabbing, don't I? I'll figure that out as well at some point. The episode when Brennan realises the only rule of the episode is yes. I've not actually watched that one yet, but I've seen the clip in TikTok plenty of times, and it is always a joy to see Brennan emote. Very, very. He seemed very happy. I think he thought it was very funny at the time. Yes, I have seen. Good, thank you, Ailey. I have seen the latest episode and did also cry during. There was one moment I think that just caught me unaware. It was obviously all very sweet, and I won't spoil it for anyone else that watches it. But there was just one moment that it became very, very sincere, and yeah, that caught me off guard. we're gonna go for the gamer emote and see how this ends up. Yeah, I keep forgetting to. I really like had the idea that when I was doing these streams, I would constantly be like updating the avatar and making sure that he's talking when I'm talking and then not talking when I'm not. It really did not hold up very long, and I'm quite glad because I think if I spent the whole time just obsessively uh, making sure that he's keeping up with me or I'm keeping up with him, I probably wouldn't enjoy these very much, which I do. So, right, how are we gonna do this? Mm. I've changed my mind on the glasses. I think I'm going to do a new pair of glasses at some point. I don't think there's such a thing as overkill for these emotes. I think having him wear a baseball cap and a big pair of headphones is probably fine, right? Yeah. In case I don't think I actually said in the stream, but I mentioned to Jacob, who I think is one of you, on Twitter, that the reason I'm doing this now is because I finally looked up what being an affiliate is and what it means, and realised that I am not far off getting that, which I think means it's essentially, I think it's the monetizing of Twitch, I guess. But more importantly, it means I can do cool things like add emotes. I think. I've not looked up a huge amount of it, but emotes, I'm 99% sure are part of that. I saw somewhere that it will take like a couple of weeks before, or it takes a couple of weeks after actually seeing, after it kind of hitting the right milestones that there are. Don't like that either. But yeah, essentially I'm going to be an affiliate, which means I can use these emotes. So I just wanted to make sure that I had something when that happens, which will probably be, I'd guess, like a month's time from now. But it'd be quite nice to be ready for it, I guess. Oh, is that the thing? That once you are an affiliate, you can't stream it at the same time to YouTube? Oh, thanks. Cool. Well, I didn't know that. So maybe that's something to think about. Oops. But yeah, maybe depending on depending on how it goes, I might make that step then to just doing Twitch live and then streaming it all over, or sending it all over to YouTube afterwards, as I am already at the minute. Yeah, obviously it's a bit of a trade-off. I think at the minute I'm getting a few more people on Twitch than YouTube. The odds are yours, so after the first 24 hours you can put them anywhere. Yeah, I think that's probably the move I'll make then, maybe. I'll have a think about it, because obviously I don't want to exclude anyone that is watching these through YouTube that prefers to use YouTube for them, but yeah, I'll have a think. Right, let me Google the word gamer hat and just see if I could make this look any more obviously gamerish. I mean, I want all of these. If anyone else wants to Google gamer hat, I think that is the peak of fashion. Okay, right, to that end. Really annoying because I've got I'm just going to go to another animation. I don't know how this is going to affect the stream, but I'm going to quickly go over to a different animation where I know I've got a good pair of glasses that I want to use for this. It was the Christmas one, if I can find it. God, what do I call it? Cool. I don't know what this is going to look like. It might kick you off the, or it might like kind of go blank for a second, or you might just see it glitch the same way that I do as it loads up something new. But I'm just going to steal a pair of glasses from a different animation. Oh yeah, I can see on the stream it's happening more or less the way it does on mine as well. Yeah, cool. Right, let's find... It's someone's glasses when they get called a genius and they're all showing off about how rich they are. And I hope everyone's enjoying this little look behind the scenes as everyone's T-posing. Yeah, I think it was Travis's glasses I kind of wanted to emulate. right. Sorry, I was just reading the chat for a sec. I love the idea of a gamer hat just being literally just like a a Minecraft screenshot on the front, which if I could figure out how to do, I might try. uh, do. This is maybe going to be a pain, but we'll see how it works. Hi Rose, sorry to start the stream with a Coldwell jump scare, and also just the drawing of my avatar screaming with what looks like sauce all over his face. I might keep that, actually. I do really like that. If anyone saw on TikTok the lady that sang was it What a Wonderful World, one letter at a time, it reminds me of that quite a lot. Cool. So, got a tiny pair of glasses there. Think I've got an idea finally for what this is going to look like by the end. Which took me a minute, but I think I might be putting too much thought into these as well for something that probably isn't gonna show very well when it's 28 pixels high. Cool. So, in terms of gamer headphones, I think we've probably all agreed that cat headphones are the are the obvious choice, at the very least. Good, lovely. We will do that then. Yeah. the assets that I'm working with aren't the cleanest. I'm starting to think I should maybe just be building these from scratch, because they are messy as hell. And I guess that's something that I've not shown before on stream, where one of the main reasons I use the kind of existing assets that I have a lot of the time is because they do this, where they have like 1,000 different control points, which makes it very difficult to, I guess, control. Certainly the way I want to, anyway. I'm also going to fix the hat at the back, because I don't think that looks particularly good anymore. I think it looks too high. I also shouldn't be doing this in the same layer as something else. What I might do, might make more sense actually for this stream, is I might just do little sketches of them. And then that way I can fix them all in post when I'm not trying to, I guess, do it with an audience. Or do it quickly enough that it's worth watching. Or something like that, I think, maybe. And then probably make it a bit more squared off. Cool. And I think as well, when I do get back to it, because I think I've decided that is what I'm going to do, because it's a little bit arduous else. Just want to add a little tuft of hair of some sort, just to make it a little bit more gamery, I guess. Anyway, it'll be something like that. Okay, cool. So we have normal screaming, slightly demented screaming, which I may or may not use. We've got anger, which I will use. We've got gamer now. They do have tufts of little blue dyed hair. Okay, hold on. Let me just try and remember, or let me change that now so I do remember. Good, amazing, I hate it. Cool, right, what else do we need then? We should probably just have like a normal smiley one, I think, or just like a happy one, I guess, in amongst all of the the slightly more negative ideas of what's happening at the minute. I think actually next one we'll do, because I've had one idea which involves Griffin. Now I'm going to add at least one of all of the other, I guess, the main cast of the animations I tend to do. So I'm going to have one of Griffin with exceptionally large glasses, I think, is most on brand. I'm sorry for excluding people without hair from being epic elite gamers. That was my mistake, and I shouldn't have said that. start off with 5 emotes at affiliate level. Lovely. Yeah, I did. I really should have looked it up more before making this the subject of the stream. But yeah, I think that's probably useful actually. So when do you get more? Is it when you have? Is it a partnership? Is the next one, isn't it? Where you have like it's something like an average of 15. No, an average of 75 people watching a stream. Is it or something daft like that? In which case, we might just be needing 5 emotes. You get a lot more emotes pretty quickly if having higher chat activity. Oh, okay. That should be fine then. If nothing else, this is fun to do. So we'll make some random emotes, even if they don't get used. There was a lovely moment a few months ago now where obviously I talked to my partner quite a lot about the channel and just generally what I do, and someone sent me a message or someone left a comment saying I don't get it, Griffin's glasses, like, have they always been this big? Did they always cover his mouth? And my partner turned to me and just went, I mean, they've got a point. Were they? Are you sure? Sorry, I'm accidentally gaslighting everyone about this. I will at some point either do a stream just dedicated to discussing Griffin's glasses and how they've changed over the over the years. It'll either be a live stream or it'll be a video essay of some sort. Yeah, I'm trying to decide how big to make the glasses to obviously fill out the kind of frame, because obviously it's only a square frame that the emoji's going to be in. I'm trying to decide as an actual emoji. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, let's add some shade to his face just to really... Actually, no, it should be going the way I think, the way that my brain's telling me to do it, so we will. Cool. I'm sure there's some kind of tool I can use that is easier than doing it this way, but this is the way I know how to do it, so it's the way I'm going to do it. Bring his eyebrows down, actually. which episode it was, where the guy yells at the end of Griffin's class is getting bigger, but that was a good laugh. That was, I think that was the hot dogs one, because it was when I just hit 20,000 and I wanted to do just something to say thank you, essentially, and I thought it was really funny as an idea, so I ran with it. Yeah, and it's nothing to do with no one clip it. No one make this a. Yeah, I also enjoyed that. It just feels like my own little meme. Cool. Right, I'm gonna start saving these as PNGs because I'm not doing that at the minute, and I can see myself either accidentally changing them or breaking them. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. Oh no, I've done that wrong as well. Oh no, I've just saved over one. Oh, and I've done it live on stream. For fuck's sake. Cool. Well, we've lost the first one, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. We'll survive. I'm also sorry for for swearing on stream if anyone wasn't expecting that. I would be furiously going back, but I think I set it to something like 50 actions to undo before it stops, to stop it from overheating. It's not the best rig that I've got. I probably need to improve my computer at some point. Okay, right, what have we got? So we've got that and that. Can I fix that then? How did I break it to begin with? So it shouldn't be that. Well, hold on. Let's save the slightly demented one as well, because I want to keep that just in case I lose that as well. And then let's try and fix it. Yes, I did forget that. I'm awful for swearing. I need to just fucking get it together, really. But cool. Right. So. Got Griffin's tiny glasses. Has anyone else got any ideas for emotes? Because I think, yeah, my, yeah, I'm not particularly quick when it comes to thought processes or just coming up with stuff on the fly. My original idea of doing live streams was it was going to be a essentially an audition tape to get invited onto Drawfee. I don't think I don't think I'm covering myself in glory at the minute. Yeah, I think that's right. I think this is a place for cool babies only. My mum knows obviously that I make animations, and she showed her partner's daughter, who is quite young, one of my animations because she thought it was going to be all very PG, and then. For this to make sense as well, my name's Harry. I wasn't christened DeeperBlueInk, unfortunately. But as soon as I think Griffin swore quite early on in one of the animations, she just very loudly went, oh, Harry swore! Just like ran away. So I got in trouble for that. So. And yeah. Yeah, Nathan. It is the Nathan supporting me on Patreon, including David as well, the editor. And funnily enough, when I saw that, I, to be honest, very quickly thought it was some kind of. It is really dope. I hope it wasn't the Porky Pig animation. She tried to describe which one it was. And she said there was something about a bush in it, and I genuinely, for the life of me, can't think which one starts off with a bush other than one I did for Sorry for the Wait back in the day, but I don't think there's any swearing in that. But yeah, Nathan Yaffe and David are both Patreon supporters, which is very, very good of them, very nice of them, and they did it very quickly after the first animation went up. And yeah, sorry, like I was saying, the first thing that I kind of thought was this is clearly someone, playing a joke, or I thought it was fine at first because someone had done it before where they said they were Lin-Manuel Miranda. I mean, looking back on it, maybe I'm also supported on Patreon by Lin-Manuel Miranda. But I kind of ignored it for that time because it didn't seem like it was doing any harm. But then when this person called Nathan Yaffe followed me, I looked at their account and saw that people were paying him. And it was only one person, I think, that was supporting him on Patreon, but I thought, oh god, like I should probably kind of see if it is him, because if it's not him, then someone might be, paying him thinking that he's Nathan. If he's not, then that's obviously not great. And Nathan followed me on Twitter after the first animation went up, so I very kind of timidly and very sheepishly sent him a message saying, I'm really sorry to bother you, but someone's supported me and on Patreon, and I'm fairly confident that it's not you, because there's only one person following them, and I just thought I'd let you know just in case, because someone's paying him and I don't want them to be out of pocket for supporting someone they think is you when it's not. And very quickly responded and said, no, it is me. So, yeah, I've had like a conversation with Nathan, and in it I've accidentally made fun of him for not having many followers on Patreon. But he explained it's like an old account, and obviously they use the Drawfee one now. But, yeah, that was a weird, a weird thing to happen very early doors. But yeah, it's very nice of them to be supporting me. Right. What is the next emote? What can we do out of the Drawfee gang? What kind of, what kind of emotable? I wish it was a scheme that I've been boiling up. But yeah, it's obviously very lovely of them. I could have Jacob as a bird, or as an eagle, as a condor. I can't remember what he says. So Lin-Manuel Miranda follows me on Twitter, and that one definitely is him, because of the blue tick and everything. Back to back is pretty good. I could do that. Hi, White Rose. Yeah, so when I made the Mabim Bam animation, which had Lin-Manuel Miranda in it as a guest, he very quickly, very weirdly, retweeted, I think, or quote retweeted or commented on the animation when I first put it on Twitter, which was wild. And I'm still very proud of it and still tell people about it. But yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda follows me on Twitter. I don't think he supports me on Patreon. Someone on Patreon said that they were Lin-Manuel Miranda. I just don't believe it. Like I sent them a message saying, "Can I just check, is this Lin-Manuel Miranda, or is this Lin-Manuel Miranda who works at the fish and chip shop down the road?" And he said, "It's the Lin-Manuel Miranda, but I love that guy." And I still don't really buy it. And I probably could send a message on Twitter if he follows me. And obviously I follow him, and say, "Do you really?" But I don't know. I don't buy it. What? Oh god, is my bacon number 2? What? I don't know if I actually like the beaked Jacob. I think I might ignore that. Yeah, I'm so used to drawing Jacob is kind of concerned because he plays the kind of straight man in a lot of the bits. So much so that he's always got concerned eyes. No, I think I'll go with slightly birdy Jacob. I might get rid of the mouth and actually just draw the beak, which I didn't do in the original. I don't know why I would try and do this, because I haven't got a reference and I don't know what birds' beaks are supposed to look like. But I've made the decision. I'm already doing it, so let's see how we go. No, I hate that. Okay, we're gonna bin that idea altogether, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure me and the Mum Miranda are best friends at this point. I mean, if we're not, I've been lying to a lot of people. But yeah, congratulations everyone here for having a bacon number of 3 by that logic. We're all good. Right, let's have a think. What emotes do we need? So at the minute we've got. Let me go to my folder and have a look at what we've got. can't show you it, but I think at the minute it is just screaming. We've got crying, raging, screaming, and scared. Okay, cool. And then tiny Griffin giant glasses. Let's just do the gamer one. Let's fix it. I'm beating around the bush, but let's get that to work properly. Because I don't like the glasses either, actually, the way it's worked together. I thought I was being really like kind of prepared and organised when I came into this stream with the idea of like having one emote ready, so I had an idea of how it was going to work, and I have made a mess of it. Cool, right, let's figure out the headphones. Again, it's one of these where really I probably should just get a reference up and more or less copy it. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Just don't might, but for the time being, I'm just going off what I imagine a pair of gamer headphones looks like. Cool. Yeah, I'm still not liking the glasses, but I at least like that. I think the headphones probably have to be a shade of pink. A fun fact as well, in case this becomes obvious at some point during one of these streams, is I'm a little bit colorblind. Yeah, hold on. Let me look up a reference for some gamer headsets. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want. Okay, cool. I mean, I think I like the idea of the gamer emote quite a lot, so I want to make it look right, because I do like the idea of starting every stream off as a art channel and just everyone just spamming the chat with what is going to be clearly cursed from the way it's going so far. But yeah, I want to put a good amount of work into this. But yeah, okay, that looks about right. I still don't like the glasses though, so we'll get rid of those. So if we want cat ears, how do they kind of go on? Pretty much just, I don't need to think about too much of the way they attach, I don't think. Trying to make sure that they still look 3D-ish, and then remembering that this is going to be the size of a 5p coin, or a small coin from wherever everyone is from. Cool. I think that looks about right. We're not going to lose this one. if nothing else happens in this stream, we are not losing this one. We do need the cat ears. Yeah, I don't think they will, but in for a penny, in for a pound. We're already we've already spent a lot of time on them. We may as well do it properly. It's basically my thought of all of animation at this point. Like I'm not really sure how I got to this point, but we may as well do it properly now that we're here. Let's push it back a little bit on there. I think to make the physics of it make sense. Okay, cool. That's kind of the right shape, I think. Oh, no way. I don't know why I'm trying to think of something to do with physics to be like, ah yes, I know physics. That's really cool though. My partner is an English teacher, so it's opposite end of the spectrum, but certainly still know the curses and blessings of teaching in general. Gravity, am I right? Am I right, fellow adults? When I was at uni, I lived with someone who did a physics degree, and he loved physics at the start of the degree, and then didn't. felt a little bit guilty throughout the time that we lived together, just for my course being very easy and laid back in the grand scheme of things, and having the time to take up animation as a hobby whilst I was doing it. Meanwhile, he was learning how to code and writing huge essays about different things. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, you're on Twitch, so you've got the right title. That I am doing Twitch emotes at the minute, because that will be relevant at some point. And I think we've all decided as a group that hello gamers is going to be the new way that we say hello at the start. Yeah, I think science in general, it's got to be one of these where the kids either absolutely love it and take to it immediately, or just decide it's not for them and are very stubborn about not wanting to enjoy it. So I imagine that's a bit of a challenge. But yeah, I can definitely remember plenty of kind of exciting, fun physics lessons back from when I was a kid. Cool. I kind of hate it, but that might be the the vibe for this emote. Yeah, I think I am gonna just get rid of this bit though. Yeah. Yeah, I think I kind of hate it is what we're aiming for. I don't think you're wrong. Cool, right, let's, again, unnecessarily add a little bit of lighting, or shade even, actually, would probably make more sense. The shading work, something like this. Cool. Do I like the glasses? What does everyone think of the sunglasses? Honest opinions only. I might be overthinking it. Doesn't quite fit. I don't know if it's because they've not got like a black outline. But again, it's not gonna show up in the slightest. And yeah, Alien, I definitely get that kind of left brain, right brain type thing. I was always more mathematical at school. I hated art at school. I just didn't really take to any of the creative subjects. And then took up animation because it is creative, but also very mathsy and kind of very logical and all makes sense, which is perfect for my brain. Yeah, I think ridiculous, but the vibe might be what we're going for. Okay, right, let's call this in emote then. Let's make sure we get every single pixel we can. Or what I'll do, I'll probably do one as it is and then one with an outline. Yeah. Yeah, you might be right. I think maybe the mouth needs to be more exaggerated or doing something as well. I mean, this is without a doubt going to be one of these streams where we do all of this and then I kind of look at it when it's finally kind of ready and realize that screaming might be right. Let's let's try screaming. Yeah, the hat does kind of disappear, doesn't it? I think maybe the issue was trying to trying to put sunglasses, a hat, cat earphones, and some kind of expression on this. Yeah, the mic coming out of the headset is actually a very good point, and definitely what we need. It would help if I was in the right layer. Right, let's go here. Let's add a new one. Could ditch the hat. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, drawing circles is 90% of just my week. Yeah, I guess the detail does show kind of a bit more on a phone. The way I'm looking at the chat at the minute, Alien. Well, right, we'll see how we get on. I think this is all going to be... I don't know if you can kind of change emotes as you upload them, but this definitely might be something that kind of gets workshopped a bit. Also, I've just refreshed my phone by accident and got rid of the chat, which is really cool. So let me try and get that back so I can see what everyone's just said. Cool. That is a fun thing that I've just done. Let me try and get the chat back up. add like teeth. So that'll make it look angrier or screamier, I guess is what we're after. Yeah, potentially. Cool, right. I think the one thing I've decided as well is that I definitely want to outline the glasses somehow. But not like that. That's no good. Jesus, that's awful. Right. Okay, yeah. No, I like that a bit more now, actually. I think I'm going to leave the hat on. And I think the only reason I'm going to do that is laziness. Because I know I'll have to do the I'll have to do the hair properly. Okay, cool. The chat's working again. Let me just go back, see what everyone said. Have a look at making the ears a little bit bigger, because I think there's obviously a bit of space at the top. Well, the headphones, I guess it'd be, wouldn't it? Do. Yes, that is a good point about the hat needing to be a bit brighter, actually. That's a good point. Cool. Right. What colour should we make the hat then? I mean, it's like, it's at like, what point is it fun ugly, and then what point is it just awful? Like, how ugly can art be? I'm in two minds as to whether this is awful or beautiful. I think maybe it's both. Okay. Okay, I've decided I'm into it. Okay. I think that's what we're after. I think that's pretty much it. I am very tempted, because I've never been in this position of power before, to do something that I always see them do on Drawfee, which is to now bin it and tell everyone that I'm not going to use it, or just delete it, do something else. I don't know if anyone saw the, I can't remember which one it was, but where Julia just kept changing the background behind one of her drawings, and it was like chains at one point. What was the episode? I can't remember, but yeah, I've certainly got that sense of power at the minute. Which one was it? Completely lost. I've completely gone blank. Cool. It was the problematic fave one. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Definitely. Cool. Right. Well, if nothing else, we have one emote that I am happy with. Cool. So we've got that. We've got angry. We've got giant glasses I'm very happy with as well, actually. I'm glad that I've made myself cosplayable. I'm gonna dye my hair blue now, just to really kind of just make sure that it's it. It's a brand. Cool. Right. I am probably gonna call the stream there because I don't think I've I don't think I've got the energy or the brains to be doing this properly right now. And thinking about it, I might keep these streams more animated based, just because I've definitely been quieter this stream. That being said, it was still obviously a lot of fun. Deep blue hair is the new brand. Cool. Right. Well, thank you for hanging out, everyone, and I will see you Monday again, 3:30 UK time and 10:30 Eastern time. Thanks for hanging out, and see you all next time. See you later.